Customer service is good. Customer service not bad. Customer service is good. Customer service not bad. It is good. It's not bad. It is good. It's not bad.
Greetings and salutations, and to my massive Swahili speaking audience, habari ya jioni. Welcome to How to Be a Customer Server. I am your blushing host, Jeff Staten, owner of Sankofa Hospitality, the premier customer service training, hospitality management, and consulting firm this side of the moon. Now, what are we discussing today? I am discussing about the power of the word of mouth. The power of the word of mouth. Now, I understand that the word of mouth isn't amongst the new age sexy buzzwords in the customer service industry, right? And professional customer service, right? No, not too many people discussing it, right? Like words like sexy words like emotional competency, right? Can't you imagine? Isn't that a sexy word, right? Here you are at dinner with your significant other, and you're trying to be sexy, right? And you would say to him or her, "I am concerned about your emotional competency," right? That would be so sexy. Off comes the clothes. Sexy time. The word of mouth isn't the new kid on the block, right? There are studies concerning the word of mouth that goes back into the 40s, right? But all studies show that the word of mouth is the best form of advertisement there is. Not amongst the best form of advertisement, but the best. Nothing better. Now, here we are spending so much time in social media, on FaceChat and Insta Tumblr, and doing this. Do all of this interest in social media when being social is the best form of advertisement. Because word of mouth isn't a small tool. It isn't a small tool, and it isn't something to neglect when you realize that 96%, listen to me. If you haven't started listening, listen now. 96% of the people who are actually upset with you concerning your service, concerning your product, do not come to you and say they're upset with you. So that means all of those emails that you get that are worded beautifully, all of those fun phone calls that you get discussing just how wonderful your service was, and all those beautiful comments that people have left on your website, they only account for a small percent of the population of the people who are actually pissed off at you. All of those people and there more. And the more are the people who didn't come to you and to tell you that they're upset. And all of those people possess the power of the word of mouth. And I'll say it again. It is not an insignificant tool. Within the power of the word of mouth lies 3 tools that can transform a potential customer, that can persuade a potential customer. One tool is passion. Now you make a customer upset. They have that passion now to go out and just sing songs concerning your demise, right? I mean, I understand you make me angry. Say for instance, you disappoint me in the restaurant. I'm not gonna wait to get on my computer. I'm walking up to a perfect stranger in the parking lot. Excuse me, ma'am, but maybe you shouldn't go in there. And it will be the passion with which I deliver that message to that perfect stranger that would transform, that would persuade her not to go into your restaurant. These people have the power of passion that will persuade everyone that they talk to. The second tool is ethics. Along with passion, these people feel it is their responsibility. They are ethically inclined to go out and talk about you. It's their place on earth. God called them, thou shalt go out and talk crap about the restaurant that you just ate at and didn't have a good time. It says it in their minds. They have the ethic. Ethic-fueled conversation is persuasive. And lastly, logic. It just makes sense, right? You disappoint a customer, it just makes sense for them to go out and talk crap about you. It just makes sense. And you know what? It will be that logic that will persuade the people that they're talking to. So listen, the word of mouth is no insignificant tool. You should find a way to combat it, to make sure the word of mouth is working positively for you. Now, I know you're asking, like, okay, so how am I supposed to combat the word of mouth when a large portion of the people who are upset with me don't tell me? How am I supposed to know this? Well, unless you're in the psychic business, you're not going to know. You know, if you're a psychic, you already know that the 96% are upset with you. But those of us who don't have a sixth sense, and people like me who barely have 5, we don't know. So how do we turn this positive into a negative? You turn it into a positive by, how do we turn this negative into a positive? That's what I meant. How do we turn this negative into a positive? I was never good at math. Well, the best way to do this is to ask questions. And I know that sounds simple, but sometimes the simple route is the best route. Sometimes I would much rather watch Sesame Street than Jeopardy. The simple route is the easiest route sometimes. Ask questions. And I'm not talking about asking questions in a roundabout way, right? I'm not talking about, you know, and I know we don't want to make our customers uncomfortable, but the information they have is important. And the best way to obtain it is to directly ask them. Here you are in your restaurant. You're about to give your customers their ticket. You're about to give them their change. You're about to give them their receipt. That is a perfect time to ask a direct question. Look, your experience is important to me. Did we do anything that will deter you from coming back? Did I upset you in any way? Is there anything about the restaurant that affected you negatively? Please let us know. There's nothing wrong with asking that question. The information that these people have is important, and you shouldn't shy away by using some backdoor, indirect method of gaining information, because you have to solve that issue before they leave, so that the word of mouth will be a positive one for you. It's important. It's important that you solve those issues in the moment, and don't allow it to fester outside. Reacting to a customer issue is called a delayed reaction, right? If they have to call you back and say this happened, time has lapsed, and how they feel about you, despite what you do at that moment, may be indelible in their mind. Right? So you have to solve it in the moment. Now, I have a lot more I can say about the power of the word of mouth. There's a lot more I can say too about being maybe preemptive customer service strategies. Right? Give us a call. Our information is down here somewhere, and I can come in and talk to you about it. You have to understand that the word of mouth is a powerful tool. Let's talk about it. Give us a call, and we'll come in and teach you how to be a customer server.
Customer service is good. Customer service not bad. Customer service is good. Customer service not bad. It is good. It's not bad. It is good. It's